Good afternoon and welcome to Rancocas Valley High School football. As today they take on the Indians of Lenape. My name's Tony Blum. To my side, RV Hall of Famer Sam Jenkins. They just inducted the 2025 edition, so you fit right in here, Sam.
Oh, it's just good to see some old faces and relive old times and hope for something good today.
Yeah, this is a homecoming for Rancocas Valley, and you see out there they're going to go through the coin toss, and we'll tell you what happens there in just a moment. Well, what we want to tell you about first is Lenape. They come in at 0-8. Matt Kreider is their coach. Goes into their final game, regular season game, looking for its first victory, but this is a rivalry type game, and they're excited to play. Offensively, they're still trying to figure out their identity. They've got athletes. They want to get them the ball in space, need to create a clean pocket for passing, and they want to be balanced and do what they do best. Defensively, control Savion Adams. What else is new? Bring pressure from different looks. They must communicate well against their motions, be sound in assignments, and disrupt what they do best. Keys, both on offense and defense, they must be the aggressor and knock Rancocas Valley back on both sides of the ball. On offense, they want to create space. On defense, they want to close up their running gaps. Taking a look at some statistics of Lenape, they've been outscored 36-10 on average this season. They rush for 69 yards a game and pass for 116. So, Sam, only total 185 yards per game, which not really that much.
No, they've been struggling this year. If you talk to both coaching staffs, they both will tell you they've been hit hard by the injury bug. I mean, RV had some of his top players out, and Lenape's been hit from camp till now. So they both are identical in that way. They're both identical in terms of region where they're from. And it's going to be a good game because all these players know each other from Little League up to now.
Taking a look at Rancocas Valley, who have lost in their own right 4 straight after getting off to the 4-0 winning start. On offense, they've got to execute their assignments. The goal, according to Coach Lucas, is to get 6, 7, or 8 yards on every play. Adams is in his 3rd week back, so looking for bigger things from him. On defense, he said they run Lenape that has lots of formations that we have to be aware of. They also have to be awake for trick plays. They do lots of things to confuse you. Keys on offense, ball security, hold on to passes. They dropped 7 last week against St. Augustine. Defensively, no big plays, force them to go the long field. Coach Lucas made his team mindful of this game, as we mentioned, Lenape's Super Bowl, as he called it, and you can throw out the records.
I mean, you said a mouthful right there, Tony. Let me tell you what, as he said, if Lenape wants anything from this season at this point, just to beat RV and hamper their playoff ambitions, is just to beat them this game. They're going to put everything they have, they're going to put every effort they have, and RV knows that. So what does RV have to do? Are you willing to keep rebuilding with players that's come back from injury? Are you willing to take this game seriously? Or are you more interested in beating your friend that you've known, for 10, 15 years? It's a big deal for Lenape today, and you really do have to throw out the records until one or the other team starts making big plays. If you can start pounding on either defense, you might have a way to pull away. If not, it should be a victory for RV if everything goes to plan.
Just a note, Daniel Rivers-King, their outstanding safety, will be out this game. He'll be replaced by Hakeem Teresa Jr. So also we'll see Andre Birdsong playing in the secondary as well. So he's one of their leading tacklers, and as we've talked about, they have tackling machines in the front line. Linebacker, Osterly, and of course Rivers-King, but he'll be out of this game. And of course the 2 defensive ends are outstanding. As a matter of fact, the 2 defensive ends, Michael Beasley and David Ogasola, are number 4 for Beasley and number 6 for Ogasola in the state as far as sacks is concerned. And Chris Osterly, 81 tackles, number 10 in the West Jersey Football League. So they have lots of tacklers who are very good.
Yeah, I mean, you just mentioned Daniel Rivers-King, who's out today. That he has 71 tackles from the free safety position, so that's going to be a big deal. Not the actual number of tackles, but the key to stopping big plays, because a lot of those 71 tackles have been touchdown-saving tackles, or at least big play tackles. And that free safety, there's nobody behind you, so those tackles are crucially important. And like you said, Chris Osterley's a tackling machine. He's ridiculous. And both the DNs are fantastic. But RV's getting healthier, even though they have the big tight end that's out and the quarterback coming back from injury.
So we are just about set to get this one underway on a gorgeous day for football, fall-like weather, and that's what it's all about. So we will step aside, and we will be back with the opening kickoff right after this.
High school athletes who want to play in college face a complicated process. Recruitment, eligibility, choosing the right school, it's overwhelming. Navigate Athletics will guide you through it all. Navigate Athletics has unmatched expertise and insight to coach you to success. Don't drop the ball on your college career. Visit navigateathletics.com to get your free consultation. That's navigateathletics.com. Navigate Athletics, empowering athletes, supporting families. If you're planning to build a home, make your first step a visit to Halliday Leonard. Halliday Leonard will consult you on your design and assist the development of your custom home. They build single homes that will fit most any budget, plus condominiums, townhouses, and commercial buildings. Get your ideas together and take them to Halliday Leonard, 700 Haven Avenue in Ocean City, or phone 609-398-5737. Halliday Leonard will help make your dream home a reality. Rancocas Valley Football is presented in part by APS Supply Company in Beverly. Call them at 609-877-7900 and let them know what you need. By Quality Concrete in Cinnaminson, where your residential concrete needs are their top priority. Phone 856-829-6000. And by Vimco, a manufacturer and distributor of quality construction supplies and accessories. Phone 610-768-0500.
Looking for a certified pre-owned vehicle? Miller Ford has a great selection to complement any lifestyle or budget. Plus, not just any car can be certified pre-owned Ford. Only the best cared for vehicles are chosen and then backed with Ford factory coverage, a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, special financing, a clean Carfax report, and 24-hour roadside assistance. Find an affordable, reliable, and certified Miller Ford today. Miller makes it better. Route 38 Mount Holly and 24/7 at millerford.com.
All right, back here at Coach Bill Gordon Field on the campus of Rancocas Valley. RV won the toss. They have deferred, so they will be kicking off to the Indians of Lenape. Officials here this afternoon. Referee is Nick Moe. Umpire John Wilcox. Linesman is Zach Sarnuk. Ryan Dooling is the line judge. Chuck Kearns, the side judge. The back judge is Louis Papa. And Mick Caswell is the clock operator.
Tony, you know, we normally talk about X and O's and different types of schemes that we're looking for, and I give you a little shout out for the running backs or defenses or special plays by the coaches or special teams, in fact. But this game is all about emotion. You have a team that hasn't won a game yet this year. After a couple big plays by RV, are they going to stay in it? Are they going to quit? Is RV going to be focused on what they need to do to get into the playoffs? It's a lot of non-X and O type keys today. So I want to make sure we look at the body language, the plays, the focus, and that'll absolutely determine this game.
Schifrin and Boyd are back to receive it. Jamison Hollander will kick it off. RV, of course, looking forward to the playoffs. Keep you up to date on exactly who they might play going forward. Hollander boots it along the ground, takes a big hop. Schifrin picks it up, dancing, and he's across the 25, maybe the 26-yard line. That's where Lenape will be set to go to business. Pierce, Colin Pierce is the quarterback. Running back is Reggie Lawrence. Wide receivers, Jaden Boyd, number 4, Will D'Antonio. And the fullback is Connor Ganatra.
I'll tell you, Tony, one of the most overused phrases and least understood phrases are, football is a game of inches. That football was inched away from hitting the helmet of the Lenape return person. This first play could have been totally different.
Quick pitch to the right side. This one is incomplete as it hits the turf. Intended for Boyd at the 33-yard line.
2nd and 10.
Boyd's the number 1 receiver. He already has 13 receptions for about 150 yards and a touchdown this year. I mean, they haven't generated a ton of offense, but what they have has gone through him and Reggie Lawrence.
Likelihood is, too, that they're going to probably go to those quick passes because of those defensive ends that are very hard to keep away from the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
2nd and 10 off the incompletion at the 27-yard line. Just the start of things. They give up the middle to the 30, maybe the 31 before he stood up and pushed back.
Now, if you think your strength is your offensive line and you can push people around, then those are good plays. Inside runs, little off tackle, A/B gaps. But I think looking at these two teams, that RV has the advantage here on the line. Lenape's going to have to open it up to gain some yards.
So pickup of 3 yards. It's now 3rd down and 7. Ball just over the 30-yard line. See if they go to the air here. They will. Again, that quick toss to the left side. This one's complete along the left sideline. That one's complete to Connor Hefferine, and he is their leading receiver, the tight end.
He is the leading receiver. It's 243 yards this year, all right? 25 receptions, and those are the type of plays that they're going to have to do. Get it out there fast to him, give him a chance to make a move. He gave a great effort trying to get the first. He wasn't able to do it, but it was a good call. It was actually pretty good execution. It just was stopped by RV.
So Conti, we saw him warm up this game, and he was booming him.
Mm-hmm.
He will be the punter, and Harrison is back at his 28-yard line.
They have to watch the count.
Twisting spiral. Harrison comes up, takes it at the 36-yard line, and is across the 40 at the 41-yard line. So great starting field position for the Red Devils.
I get to give my second A+, Tony, on a punt return. He's did a great job of coming up and catching it, and didn't have a fair catch, and gave his team an opportunity to start at great field position, because the way the trajectory of that ball, that would have kept bouncing back, inside the 20. So great job.
Savion Adams is the quarterback, his 3rd game back after getting injured earlier in this season. He's gotten better every week. Birdsong in motion, and before we can get the first play underway, something we have seen as a recurring theme, Sam, is when they send someone in motion, although this is not going to be the case here, it's against Lenape for the offsides, but they've had a problem with going in motion and jumping.
Yeah, if you go in motion and someone jumps, you go back and you look at the records. Who's 4-4, who's 0-8, and the 0-8 team jumps. It's just the laws of football.
Makes it a little easier now for Rancocas Valley, facing a 1st and 5. Birdsong in motion. Adams to go to the air on the first play, throwing deep down the right side, and this one is caught, but was he out of bounds?
Oh.
He was. McQueen inside the 20 of Lenape, but just could not keep the feet in.
Yeah, the ball was – the pattern was run well. He could have given himself about 1 or 2 more yards, but the ball was delivered a little bit on the outside, and all Mike McQueen could have done to catch the ball is what he did. I mean, you got to keep the ball in play, but if they don't go back to that, I don't know, 7 more times, they're making a mistake. I mean, the defender didn't have the wheels to keep up with him and didn't have the technique. Either he's going to have to back off and play, or Harvey's going to have some long touchdown passes today.
And, of course, it was 1st and 5, so they felt comfortable with the long pass. Even if they didn't complete it, why not take a shot? Because 1st and 5, is an opportunity to do so. Bellamy up the middle, picks up some 4 yards. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 1 from the midfield line.
Yeah, we're talking about when Quentin Richardson jumped off sides, they gave him a 1st and 5. That play goes to a long pass, which luckily they went out of bounds for Lenape. All things build on one another. Now they have a 3rd and short. They're on midfield. They don't have to punt if they don't get it, but you would suspect some type of little quick hitting inside run, and then resetting and trying to open up the defense.
J.J. Stewart is back after having an injury. He is the short yardage back, but they hand it straight up the middle for the 1st down, easily picking up the 1st down.
Handoff goes to J.J. Stewart, who picks up the
That
first
was Stewart
down. 1st and 10.
on the carry. Didn't recognize him. I thought he was 33. But
Yeah, that ball carrier is 34.
14.
Emil. Well, JJ's 33 unless he has 34 jersey. But anyway, the point is they give the short inside handoff. They're successful. Now they can open it up a little bit. They got trips over here. They can spin the speedy running back they have on the wide side if they want, or quick hitch, turn it up.
Quick toss to the left side. There's Carter with a blocker in front. Great block downfield by Knighton there, giving him another 5-10 yards, Sam.
Yeah, so, Knighton is the late addition they had this season, and he's proving himself, not just winning the ball, but he's proven himself. If you watch him downfield here, he's going to make himself part of the play by instituting a great block. Even the receiver in the wing right there. This is team football. He's not looking back at the ball. That's a pancake block, like he's an offensive tackle. Get himself if they had helmet stickers, they would give him one. Got to collect those helmet stickers, Tony. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, well, coaches love that. They say, yeah, well, that's great that you can catch the football and you can do all that stuff. But
Right.
What we really want to see you do if you're not involved is block. He did.
Now I'll just make sure I find a way to get him the ball just because of that block. And there you go.
Throw deep down the left side. Knighton is there.
There
He
you
makes
go.
the over-the-shoulder catch, but again, could not get that second foot in. That is out of bounds. So we've seen 2 of those in this first quarter.
Yep, and that's what you're supposed to do. He made a great block downfield. And again, if you watch this ball as it comes in, the foot is on the line. That would have been good, but the foot was on the line, and Adams is, 2 or 3 yards off. He's 3 yards off from having about 80 yards passing. So that's how it works.
Yeah, they say it's a matter of inches, all games, really, all sports, but he's had 2 opportunities, and I'm sure, as you said, Sam, they're going to go back to it. 2nd down and 10. From the 26. The toss. Bellamy looking to turn the corner, does so. He's at the 1st down marker. Looks like he's got it.
I would like to see on the end of that play, because that was a coaching play. They lined them up. They got the defense set where they wanted to, so it was wide open. At the end of this play, only because that's where the 1st down marker is, I like to see him set his right foot in the ground and get this 1st down.
He is going to be a yard shy. So they'll go for it on 3rd down and just a yard. Ball's marked at 17-yard line of Lenape as Rancocas Valley is in their first possession of this game and doing well, driving the football. Of course, they started off with great field position, and now I think Lenape jumped again before the offensive line jumped as well, but let's see how they're going to rule it here.
Yeah, if they don't have him going to the neutral zone, they're going to call that on RV. We'll see what happens. And those are the things you see. I mean, you're winless this year, and even the top teams make those mistakes. But there's reasons why, you're not where you want to be.
That will give them the 1st down. Ball's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
This is a good area to hit it right off tackle or have some kind of play action and use this wide side of the field right here.
Bellamy sidesteps the tackle at the line of scrimmage, keeps driving, headed for the right corner of the end zone, and he is in there for the touchdown. A 12-yard scamper by Bellamy opens the scoring here at Rancocas Valley.
They do a good job of kicking out right there on the power. He dips inside. He actually, because he has the ball in his right hand, he's swinging a little bit, but he stiff arms, and you're not going to catch him. So good luck with that. Good play design, good execution.
Hollander adds the extra point.
Hollander's extra point is good.
So Rancocas Valley takes the early lead. 8:51 left in the opening quarter. We'll be right back.
Parent Chief Chapels has been part of the greater Mount Holly community for more than 180 years. Community service and participation are both part of their heritage. When you have need of their services, call 609-267-0399 or go to their website at parentchief.com or just visit their offices at 438 High Street in Mount Holly. They are there to help honor the memory of your loved one. Parent Chief Chapels, a proud supporter of the student athletes at Rancocas Valley High School.
So Rancocas Valley goes 60 yards on the opening drive. They take the lead 7-0. The touchdown on the 12-yard run by Bellamy.
Yeah, I mean, that series outside the couple passes that were only off by a couple yards, so let's give the kid a break. Kind of went according to plan. You know, they ran the plays they wanted to run. They got the movement they wanted. Everything's still wide open.
Little bit of lift this time on the kickoff. Here's Boyd looking for some room, but he's grabbed and he's going to be tossed down. Ashmil Alganas making the stop. Wouldn't let him loose.
Tell you what, RV is playing like they're trying to get into the playoffs. And that's a good sign.
Correction 25. First and 10.
So Lenape with their second opportunity in this football game, but now down 7-0. They have it at the 26-yard line.
Three-step.
Here's going to be rushed, going to be grabbed, going to be dumped.
Oh, Samir Barber, is that right?
Quarterback Kellen Pierce is sacked by Chris Santiago.
Oh, Chris Santiago. Good push. Look at the angle. Look at the leverage. All right, his hips are there. He's driving through. He's driving up through the man. Shoulder pads. Good job.
So a loss of some 8 yards on first down. That's not what you want to see when you're on the road and you're playing a very good football team, but nonetheless, that's what we have here. Second down, we'll call it 18. Direct snap, left side, looking to turn the corner, not going to go anywhere as he is dumped.
No, they tried to get overload there. They tried to shift the man in, cut off the backside, and they reach the corner, but if Harvey can do anything, they can run side to side.
That was the quarterback, Pierce.
Yep.
So they face now a third down.
Normally you get an advantage, right? When you run the quarterback, you have one less, you have one more additional blocker to block for you. But they just brought everybody over there, and they couldn't find a seam, couldn't cut it up.
So third down at the 19-yard line. They need the 31 to pick up this first down. Low snap, bobbles it, picks it up, throws to the right sideline. Boyd complete, but McQueen right there to knock him down at the 24-yard line. So they're going to be punting, and once again, Sam, Rancocas Valley should get really good field position.
It wasn't a bad pass. Now he dropped the snap, he picked it up. If you look out here, he ran a comeback. He was about 6 yards short of the first if he would have caught it and had someone miss, but the timing was off. By the time he got it out there, they were able to make a play.
Yeah, those are the things you don't see in the scoreboard, right? Or in the book, because that bobble and then dropped it, picked it up.
Yep.
That really messed up the play. Conti will kick it, standing at his 11-yard line. Actually has his foot right on the 10-yard line. End over end. Harrison calls for the fair catch, and now he falls on it inside the 40 at the 38-yard line. Almost looked like he took his eye off the ball and was looking to run, but then again he did call
No, he called
for
it
the failed catch.
Yeah. So the lesson learned here: don't call it the fair catch. You did last time. Catch the ball, get 2 or 3 yards. No, he's a solid returner. Just took his eyes off of it for whatever reason. Now, if you notice, he caught the ball sideways. In other words, facing the stands. He has to square himself up and give himself a chance to catch it.
Nonetheless, they'll have it at the 38-yard line, leading 7-0. Herzog in motion. The give up the middle is Bellamy spinning away, keeps driving, still on his feet. He's to the 45-yard line of Lenape. An outstanding run there by Bellamy.
He ripped his belt on his towel off his pants there. Well, he's been doing this all year. I mean, those of us that have been watching him, he's always driving his feet. He's always trying to get more yards, you know. Nice move at the end. He's still cutting, still dipping, still running. They still have players downfield trying to block, and that's a good sign.
Of course, you're also an unofficial mentor of Mr. Bellamy. I see you talking to him all the time and giving you all your wisdom from the times you've played. So I'm sure he appreciates that.
Only when he does well. Don't play. No.
Here's Bellamy again. The power run up the middle, picks up 5 or 6 on first down. And as you heard, the coach told me that Kreider, we want to push them back. Quite the opposite is happening here.
I mean, you know, you can want, all you like, but the reality is RV has a superior line, at least right now, and they've been tough all year. They may have gotten pushed around once or twice this year. I know Camden was a tough game, but generally they can hang in there with the best of them.
J.J. Stewart in the game.
Yeah, it's time to go up in the air now.
2nd down and 7 from the 42. There's the give. Busting up the middle inside the 35 to the 30-yard line.
There's only one that runs like that.
Algenet with the carry.
So you have similar results, but 2 different styles. Instead of the cutting style, you just have the bulldozing, run them over, keep driving your legs, and keep getting yards. Excellent job.
This time it may be RV that jumped. Lenape was pointing to them, so.
Yeah, so RV wanted to help us out here. They put J.J. Stewart, 33, on the field at the same time as Algenet, so now we know it's 2 different players here. But they are low, hard runners. They both come off at the same time.
Algenet looked like he has a great get-off.
Hey.
I mean, he really gets to the line of scrimmage quickly and has some power as well.
Some people say J.J. Stewart-esque. It's one of their platoon of running backs they have.
Of course, Bellamy is a senior, so he's going to have a lot of opportunity next year. Here's Bellamy caught in the backfield and thrown for a loss.
Yeah, that's Quentin Wright Richardson, who has 36 tackles this year. All right, and he's been productive all season long, and he's been trying to make plays. Watch him come off the corner right here. He sees the pull. He comes right off the hip. He does not go for the fake, which you're not supposed to do. He played it correctly.
So Rancocas Valley facing their first situation where they're far behind the sticks. 2nd down and 17. Ball marked at the 39-yard line of Lenape.
It's tough because you want to say, oh, it's 2nd and long, they got to pass. But they've been getting big chunks out of the run. There's nothing wrong with running the ball.
Throwing over the middle, completing the football at the 22-yard line. Ahead of everyone is Harrison. He's inside the 5-yard line, and he's tracked down at the 2-yard line.
So we have Mr. Utility, Malcolm Harrison, who's going to be a fan favorite because he filled in a quarterback when Adams was out. And it's great to see him back in his position, snatching that ball from the depths and pulling it up and getting as close as he could to the end zone. It's a good job, and it's good to see him do that.
They did catch him at the 2, but still, great play right there. And if they can get that kind of offense, that passing game going like that. Here's Bellamy again. Jump step, got to the goal line, and he is in for the touchdown.
Yep, he made 2 cuts, Tony, in 3 yards. I don't know how it's possible, but he did. It's a 3-yard run. He cut left and cut right. Watch, you're going to see here. As soon as he gets the ball. All right, 1 cut, up, 2 cuts. Good job.
13-0 now. Hollander looks for the extra point here. And again, Lenape jumped. 3rd time I think they've done this early in this game.
Well, there's times when you have to make them pay. If they're going to jump on a PAT, you put the offense back out there and you go for 2.
All the Indians.
Looks like that's what they're going to do.
There you go. I don't know if our headphones are connected to theirs, but they're doing the right thing. Because you don't have that and say, okay, we'll just try and kick it. No, you go for 2 and say, stay off sides, stay on sides.
Ball's placed down where? At the 2-yard line?
So it's at the 1.5 yards right now.
Off the penalty, 1.5 yards. Let's see what they play it here. Fumble by Adams. He picks it up and struggles to try to get that ball over the plane, but he just couldn't do it, and it's unsuccessful. The bobble really kind of forced that play to go nowhere.
So when he bobbled it here, that's fine. When he picks it up, he would have gotten a score, but it came loose when he reached out right there.
Yep.
So you can't, it came loose before it crossed into the end zone.
13-0. Rancocas Valley leads it. 2:22 left in this opening quarter. Well, do you have golf on the brain? I know I do. There's no better time to golf than right now. There's no better membership option out there than the Ron Jaworski Golf Eagle Pass membership. Go to ronjaworskigolf.com and learn how you can belong to 7 courses for the price of only 1. That's right. 7 courses for the price of 1. This golf membership is an amazing value with great variety that allows playing privileges to individual, family, and corporate memberships at all of Jaworski's award-winning golf courses. Of course, it's true, though, isn't it? I mean, October has been beautiful for golf.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm doing a great job of losing as many balls as I can in the woods.
Here's the kick. Taken by Boyd at the 8-yard line across the 10. Then he's grabbed from behind. Cuts to the right sideline, and then he's hit high and hard and knocked down. That was Beasley.
Jaden Boyd is tackled at the end of the return.
Well, he didn't make it to the goal line.
So the big hit by Beasley. Lenape will have it at the 37-yard line. There is a flag down. I don't know if he hit him too hard or too high, but something's going on there.
Let's take a look and see what. All right. He's waiting to set up his blocks here. He sees the seam. Comes through, gets ripped. Oh, he might. It can't be targeting, but it'd be to the helmet. Let's see.
Indication is coming.
They have to go to New York. See what New York says.
Holding against the returning team. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the returning team. Wow.
I'll tell you what.
We thought it was going to be against the defending team.
Yeah, we should never put out there in the universe, right?
But he was hit high, and he was hit very hard.
But it certainly wasn't targeting, though, so it wasn't.
One is a hold, and the other one is unsportsmanlike. 10 yards is the call.
This is interesting. I guess the reason they're walking both of these penalties off is because one was during the play.
Correct.
The other was after the play.
Yep. So they don't. There's no. Well, it wouldn't be offsetting because it's both against them, but they would take the furthest one if they both happen during the play.
So Lenape will have it, but being pushed back to just outside the 10-yard line. And they have enough to deal with against Rancocas Valley, but committing penalties like that just makes the task so much more difficult. Up the middle to give. across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Nice gain on first down.
Chris Osterley again in the right place at the right time, making the right tackle. Mr. Consistent, Mr. Grippers, doesn't miss.
Nothing spectacular with him. He just a machine.
Every play, every game, always there, always working.
Second down and a long 5. Lawrence again looking to pick his way close to a first down on a nice run there.
Very patient, has 2 hands on the ball. They might be slowing him down a little bit in the backfield, but, you know, better safe than sorry. Got the first down. Successful.
That is their initial first down of this ball game, and that certainly couldn't have come at a better time, backed up the way they were.
Certainly. I mean, they were lucky to get 1st and 10 after those 2 penalties. So it's reasonable down and distance for them.
At the 22, 13-0 RV with under a minute to go in this first quarter of play.
Jaden's in the backfield. And he gets the ball.
Boyd powers up the middle. Still going. Now breaks free. See if they can catch him from behind, and they can.
So they put their big-time receiver in the backfield, and they immediately gave him the ball, and he paid dividends. And watch him squeeze through here, and just like the multitude of RV backs, he keeps driving his legs, and tacklers are tackling each other rather than the ball carrier, and he gets through, keeps his balance. That's a really good run.
And I'm sure he's going to get some props as Hakeem Teresa, because he didn't give up on the play and able to track him down from behind.
Another late arrival for Rancocas Valley.
At the 39-yard line, here's Lawrence. Left side is blocked well,
Flags
turns
everywhere.
the corner, and he's going to be collected at the 24-yard line, but there is a marker down.
There's 3 markers there.
I stand corrected.
No, they all were thrown at the same time, so it looks like it's going to be a holding call.
So obviously when you get 3 markers and it's the same penalty, it was pretty obvious.
It was pretty aggravated holding.
10-yard penalty.
But these last 2 plays, you've seen some things from the Indians.
First and 20.
I was just about to say, are they going to, if they go down by 2 scores,
First and 16.
are the players going to quit? Are they going to start doing their own thing? And as of right now, the answer is no.
First and 16, ball moved back inside the 45-yard line, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter of play. So at the end of 1, RV up 13-0.
Pride, passion, and persistence. These are the values that drive us all at Ron Jaworski Golf. We strive to deliver outstanding conditions as well as playability for golfers of all ages and abilities. Our championship golf courses offer a variety of challenges, from a link-style walk along the river to an escape into the pines and everything in between. My team at Ron Jaworski Golf is committed to delivering memorable experiences every single day. See all we do at ronjaworskigolf.com.
Highway Tire and Auto Service stocks a wide selection of tires for your vehicle. Their passenger tire inventory includes favorite brands like Goodyear, Kelly, and Dunlop. But there's more. Highway Tire and Auto Service, family owned and operated for over 60 years, also offers specials on oil changes, alignment, and brake service. Highway Tire and Auto Service, 1661 Route 38 in Mount Holly. Phone them at 609-267-5300 or visit them online at highwaytires.com.
We go to the second quarter.
And Micah Ice.
Lenape starting to show some signs here on offense. They will have a first down at the 46-yard line of Rancocas Valley. Off the left side, the give.
Board again. Good size.
Handoff goes number 4.
Good size player. You know, he's there. He's going to lean forward. He's going to get yards each time he carries it. Even that one, that's a 3 to 4 yard gain.
Timeout
injury timeout. It'll be 2nd and 12 upon a return.
On the field for an injury.
Oh, they're just switching him out.
Okay. I was looking for someone who was down, but that was not the case. 2nd down and 12 from the 42.
Timeout is taken by the Lenape Indians.
So there is a timeout taken by Lenape with 11:24 till halftime. They trail it 13-0.
It is known all over the Delaware Valley. Johnson's Popcorn on the Ocean City Boardwalk, specializing in their delicious caramel corn. You can get Johnson's Popcorn in individual servings all the way up to 3.5-gallon tins. Look for them in your favorite food market or party store. Johnson's Popcorn, 1368 Boardwalk in Ocean City. Phone 1-800-842-2676 and have your popcorn shipped to you. They're also online at johnsonspopcorn.com. Johnson's Popcorn, since 1940.
So here comes Lenape back on the field after taking the timeout. Their best drive of this game thus far. They have it at the 42-yard line of Rancocas Valley. Looking at a 2nd and 12. Pierce rolling to his right. Here comes Beasley, and he grabs him. He won't let go. Grabbed him by the jersey, and he's still able to kind of shovel that pass ahead.
Yeah, he's out of the box and he's just trying to throw it towards his receiver. If you look at this play, as soon as he comes out of this fake, on this bootleg, he gets his shoulders around. Now he needs to deliver the ball. Anytime after this, you're going to have the defensive end come up and shut him down. That should have been delivered as soon as he got outside. He had the tight end for 5 yards, and who knows how many yards he'd have gotten after the reception. It was just too delayed. Should turn and throw.
Many of these offenses, probably just about all of them, Sam, are all dependent on what you just said, timing.
Yes.
If you don't get things timed up right, probably not going to be successful. 3rd down, 12.
Now the inside backer should look at Boyd up top if they do pass.
Lawrence to the right side this time. RV able to string it out and knock him down. Maybe a yard gain. It's going to bring up a 4th down, pending on the spot. I'm sure they're going for it here. They're down 13-0, or will they?
I wouldn't at this point because you have so much of the game left. There's no reason to start doing it now. But unless they know something from film, if they have something they know that'll get them there. It's typically a punting situation.
You have to wonder, though, Sam, the ball's at the 40-yard line. They're going to punt the football. Question is, if it goes into the end zone, what have you really...
20 yards? I know, right? But
let's see how they play it. Of course, you have to watch out for the fake. Haven't won this season, so Coach Lucas said you have to worry about those trick plays, but they're going to kick it. Here's Conti. Probably did the right thing. Kicking it high in the air this way. It's really not. It gets a Rancocas Valley roll at the 31-yard line, so they kicked it from the 40 and ended up around the 30. So
they wouldn't have gotten the 1st down with the punt. So there's that. But still, I think it was the right. Don't look at the execution. The call was the right call to punt it. He was trying to keep his toe up so it wouldn't go into the end zone. And, it's not what he typically does, and it looks like it was just off a little bit.
So Rancocas Valley has the football, leading at 13-0 at their own 31-yard line. Throw over the middle. This one is complete to Knighton at the midfield line. Knighton has great speed. He's inside the 30 to the 20, 10, touchdown.
Now there's a flag on the play. We're going to see what that is first, but either way, we can look at this. They almost bobbled the handoff, and then he almost bobbled the catch. He made the catch. Yep. Eligible receiver downfield, which had nothing to do with the play, but that's the rules.
Wow. 58-yard hookup.
Where?
Got to be brought back. One thing they are doing, though, Sam, they're throwing those look-ins, those quick slants, and then say, okay, here's the ball. You take it the rest of the way. And, boy, they've had success thus far.
Yeah, it's a skinny post, and, it's a great play. But I didn't see, in that short clip we had, the man downfield more than enough for that call. The whole concept is if you let everybody just run downfield, secondary linebackers don't know who to cover, but that wasn't the case. He wasn't in the way.
So it didn't stand up because of the illegal player downfield. It's now 1st and 15. Look at this. Adams is running the football off the play fake, and he's going to be run out of bounds across the 30 to the 35-yard line. The reason I say look at this is because he's been back. This is his 3rd week back, but they have really not run him because obviously he's coming off the knee injury. They don't want to expose that knee, but right there said, okay, I'm taking it on this one, successfully so.
Yeah, you got to be careful. You add that last ingredient to this offensive soup. You let him run, you turn him loose, this changes the whole dynamic. They've been playing with one arm tied behind the back right now. You institute that skill that he has, and that changes everything.
At the 36, 2nd down and 6. Birdsong in motion and more markers.
Now, no, it looks like it was on defense, but
it is offsides. That's got to be number 4?
Yeah. And they're giving up first downs. This self-destructing right now.
When teams are struggling, these are the kinds of things that happen to them. Self-inflicted.
And it's always the guy over the ball, right?
Adams rolls right. Good protection, throwing deep down the right sideline. There's
out of bounds again.
McLean, but again.
He stepped out with 2 feet. His right foot and his left foot were on the line before he actually even caught the ball. And, again, we're just yards away from these passes. Look at that. Right is out. Yep, so they need to have Adams pick a different target. He needs to throw right at the bottom of the numbers. That's his sideline. And then the receiver can make the adjustment from there if the wind carries it or something like that. He's trying to fit it in between the numbers and the sideline, which normally you do. But at this point, he's fading it out of bounds on three long passes. So he has to tighten that up.
2nd down and 10. Bellamy, left side, bottled up after a minimal gain, couple yards.
And off to number 4, Jameer Bellamy is good for 3 yards.
All right.
That will bring up
Lenape made whatever adjustment they need to make for that play and get them in. We got the wholesale line changes like this is the Flyers over here.
Yeah, the player we just talked about on defense, Osterley, number 3 in your program, is in the football game. Not going to tackle anybody because, of course, that would cause a penalty.
If they see it.
Birdsong to the right side. Carter is in the slot to the right side on a 3rd down. We'll call it a long 7. And again.
Unbelievable. That is, again, not,
Quentin Richardson, the left end.
I mean, the productive left end. So Osterley's at tight end. So we'll have to keep an eye on him this play. See what kind of block he puts on this defensive end here. He may have found the new skill for him.
J.J. Stewart checks in again. Bellamy to the sideline. Ball at the 49-yard line on a 3rd down and 2.
All right, so watch down here, Tony.
Yeah, no safety need, right? Up the middle.
He did
close to the 1st down, but he takes a shot.
Get that. He was lit up too, but he did not get that. Now, the way the game's going, you don't punt this. You go for it with a sneak or just a quick dive because are going to have either jump off sides or you're going to get a quick hit.
Right side. Picking up the first down.
Time goes number 34, Emil
Ajane with the carry, and in his limited carries, Sandy's look good.
You know, you're not going to show up in the stats, but those 2 yards here, that 1 yard here, all go for first downs are going to be as important as that big 40-yard touchdown run. You're keeping the clock going, keeping your offense on the field. All right, you keep control of the game. You're wearing out the defense. Super important.
He's a sophomore, 180-pounder. Quick throw to the right flat. That's complete to Birdsong. Birdsong with room tripped at the 23-yard line, or he probably would have taken it to the house.
I think they got holding on the receivers trying to block downfield, which I never complain to my receivers. If you're downfield trying to block and they call you for holding, you know, you're trying to do the best you can do. Let's take a look here.
Ball will be spotted at the 49-yard line.
It's going to be right there, yeah. And that was holding. It was unnecessary, too.
They walk it off to the 49-yard line, so we've seen a lot of potentially explosive plays here in this first half of play. Some have been just out of bounds on the pass there.
Yep.
Another big play negated by a penalty marked back to the 49-yard line.
2 big plays on penalties. Knighton's run and that one there, and then the 3 long passes. So they're not jumping off sides, but they're also not helping themselves out.
So this is kind of a turnabout because it's been RV that has been penalized when they put a man in motion. And here, this has got to be, what, their 6th jump off signs for the Indians.
It's beyond me why they're doing that right now. They watched them on film all week. They know what they do. Everyone knows RV goes in motion from the wing, whether it's moon motion, which is behind the quarterback, or zoom motion straight across, but you know he's going to move.
Birdsong in motion, 1st and 9. Here's Bellamy. Jump cut to the 40-yard line as he didn't like the right side. Cut back to his left.
Yeah, that was timing, though. After the motion, I don't know if Bellamy was supposed to take a deeper step to give the offensive guys the time to get around. Watch these 2 guys pull. See how close he is to them. Now he's cut back. All right, if he takes a bigger jab the other way, he'll get the defense moving that way, and he'll be in better position to get up in there.
2nd down and 4 from the 39-yard line of Lenape. 5:37 left till halftime. 13-0. Again, Birdsong. Here's an inside counter. Up the middle, Theresa. I see another flag. I do. You can't miss that one.
That flag was thrown 21 yards. That's like pretty good form on that. It was above the shoulder by the ear. That was thrown from here from the 50 to the 30. Oh, I'm sorry. 34. Good technique.
The indication again is holding against RV. So they've been picking up some chunks, but
this is going to be the first call.
Yeah, I don't have the stats in front of me, but may have as many penalty yards or yards called back because of penalties as they have offensive yards.
Once again, first call.
2nd down and 9 from the 44 of Lenape. Adams to the rolls to the left side.
Take your time.
Plenty of time. Now fires to the left sideline. It's complete at the 41-yard line. Bellamy with that track speed. He's inside the 30 down to the 22-yard line.
So Adams got his shoulders around. He had all the blocking he needed. He was able to complete it. It was low again. But Bellamy did a great job of catching it. But he's making cuts when you're faster than everybody else out there. I would like to see him scoop it right here and just sprint. No, they're not going to catch you.
19 yards, and Sam, that's the first time since he took it the distance. Remember earlier in the season with that 45-yard hookup
Yep.
that we've seen him really catch a ball out in space. and be able to maneuver downfield an 18-yard gain. Again, another marker. This is a legal procedure against Rancocas Valley, so I'm sure Coach Luke is not particularly pleased with this drive. Yes, they've gotten some nice gains, but they've also committed an awful lot of penalties.
That game was against Camden Eastside. Remember, he had that, like you say, he had that catch. I thought he was going to be using the passing game much more than he has been so far this year. I mean, I don't know if it's the rotation or plays called or whatever the reads, but you give him the ball in the open field, he's even more dangerous than from the backfield.
First down and 15. Harrison in motion. Here's Bellamy straight up the gut inside the 25 to the 22 or 3.
I mean, you know, I know we had enough of the golf puns, but he has to do less to do more. I mean, he's doing a lot of cutting, a lot of jumping, all that, and he's not using his ability the best he can.
So there's a timeout on the field. Rancocas Valley continues to lead it by the score of 13-0. Well, it's a big week coming up in Ocean City. On Thursday at 7:15, it's the annual Halloween party on Asbury Avenue, sponsored by the Ocean City Exchange Club, who will be the mystery marcher. And then next Saturday, Trail of Two Cities 5K walk on the causeway from the 9th Street Bridge at Ocean City to Summers Point. Pre-registration and race day, 8 a.m. start. For more information, registration is online at ocnj.us/race-events or contact Lisa Rummer at 609-525-9317. Remember, Ocean City, twice as nice in the fall. That's the most mispronounced word in the entire English language. You know that?
What's that?
It's not Halloween, it's Halloween. H-A, not H-O. Here's a throw over the middle. This one might have been deflected.
That might be caught.
Was it caught?
Yep.
Lenape says yes, but the officials say no, it hit the ground.
The closest official said yes, and the side judge over here says no. Man, I wonder. Let's take a look. It's in the air, and okay, it went through his arms. So no.
Third down and 11.
Man.
At the 24-yard line, then this drive by RV has been an adventure, hasn't it?
Quite the adventure.
Likelihood is they're going to go for it on fourth. If they do not make it, Birdsong in motion, another whistle. And another marker.
Not set.
I'm sure Coach Lucas is going to show this drive to his team this coming week and say, what's this? They probably had, about 6, 7 penalties on this drive?
It's going to be hoarse by the time he finishes just his drive. He's not going to be able to finish talking about it.
Nonetheless, it's now third down. Third down and 17 for the Red Devils, leading it 13-0 with 3 minutes, 42 seconds left in this first half of play.
If you're playing for the field goal, you hand it off, let your running back get 5-10 yards. If you're trying to get the first, you run another skinny post versus this cover 2. You kind of split the safeties. We'll see which one they do.
Adams back, has all sorts of protection. This one tipped up and nearly intercepted again, intended for Harrison at the 20-yard line, just off his fingertips.
So you have no choice now. You got to run another play. Yeah, what normally happens there for RV? Adams runs and he gets the first down, but he's been restricted on running.
So this is going to be a field goal attempt by Hollander, and if he makes it, Sam, this will be his career long. Thus far, his career long is 39 yards. This is going to be from the 34-yard line, which would mean it would be a 44-yard attempt. Good snap, good kick, and it is
just short.
No good.
44-yard field goal attempt by Jameson Hollander is no good.
I would have thought they would have tried a shutdown to get 5 yards closer because, Lenape's probability of jumping or something, then kick it.
So 3:30 left in this first half of play. Lenape has gotten it on downs as the field goal was no good. They'll have it at the 20-yard line, their own 20-yard line, trailing it 13-0.
So when you kick a field goal and, it goes through the end zone there, the other team gets the ball at the 20. That's if it gets to the end zone. I'm sorry, Tony.
Oh, it's okay. Here's the quarterback looking to get something going. They showed some life on their last drive, but just unable to cash in. They give again to Boyd. Again, cuts it to the right side. He's run out of bounds near the first down. You could see him diving into the center of the line and then just broke it to the edge, and effectively so.
Just to finish my point, there are some big differences in the high school game and college and pro games, and that's one of them. An attempted field goal that makes it into the end zone is ruled a touchback. If for some reason it doesn't make it untouched, it's just like a punt.
2nd down and 2 from the 28-yard line. Again, Boyd powers his way off the right side, picks up the first down and then some to the 34-yard line.
Their offense is looking much better.
It is.
In the last couple of series, that outside even the big plays, just generally putting together a series of plays that produces first downs. They managed to keep themselves in the game there. They could easily be down by 4 scores.
Approaching 3 minutes left till halftime. And as you always say, Sam, it's a game of adjustments, and I'm sure they've made some to get this offense on track.
They clearly did.
Again, Boyd looking to, cut off the right side. He is impressive in this first half of play. Remember, he's a receiver by trade, but then running the football very well.
And he doesn't have a ton of carries this season. I'm looking at the stats before this season, and they just found something today, it looks like.
Picked up 7 yards on the carry. At the 41-yard line, 2nd down and 3. Little mix-up in the backfield. The marker is down. Again, Boyd gets the call. He's got the first down if it holds up. That's going to be an illegal shift, I believe, by Lenape.
Lenape, yep.
That'll cost him 5 and move the ball back to the 36-yard line. You could see that play was kind of dead from the beginning.
Somebody's interfering with us.
2nd down and 8. Lots of shifting here in the backfield. Slot formation to the left side. Pierce is going to keep it himself.
Now he lowers his head.
To the right side, across the 40 to the 41-yard line.
It's everything. Their efforts more, the speed at which they're getting in and out of the huddle, the plays they're running. It just, for some reason, took them a while to get to this point.
So there's a timeout on the field. 1:36 left until halftime. We'll be back in just a moment.
Rancocas Valley Football is presented in part by APS Supply Company in Beverly. Call them at 609-877-7900 and let them know what you need. By Quality Concrete in Cinnaminson, where your residential concrete needs are their top priority. Phone 856-829-6000. And by Vimco, a manufacturer and distributor of quality construction supplies and accessories. Phone 610-768-0500.
Lenape has it at their own 41-yard line, facing a 3rd down and 3. Another marker.
This might be the most penalties we've seen in a half this year.
Going to go against Lenape.
Flag on Lenape is a false start.
False start by the Indians. That moves the ball back to the 36-yard line. They need the 44 to pick it up. So again, they've been doing a lot of this in this game, Sam, shooting themselves in the foot. Foot's going to be sore.
Yeah. Excellent.
At the 36-yard line. 3rd down and 8.
Got some more beef in there.
Timeout called by Rancocas Valley.
Man, I saw something odd there. At this point in the half, at this point in the game, it could have been some kind of trick play or something.
Well, it's 3rd down and 8 with 1 minute and 36 seconds left until halftime. I mean, if they can stop them here, Sam, an opportunity to get the football back. They won't have a lot of time, but they certainly have shown the ability to make big plays in this game, some of which were just out of bounds or some of which were brought back because of penalty.
Yep. I mean, they can score from anywhere on the field. I mean, you just can't give up something silly here. And I would say give up a good half, half of good work, but half of okay work on a play within a minute and a half to go. So you got to be smart defensively. No double moves, no jumping off sides, no flea flickers, nothing like that.
Of course, no penalties that will give them an automatic 1st down. 3rd down 8 from the 36. See, their safeties are dropping pretty deep here.
As they should. They should be back on the 50, honestly.
Here comes Odmansola, grabs him, knocks him down, but then he gets a whole bunch of company, but then finally knocked out of bounds along the sideline.
You said no penalties will give him automatic 1st down. I think they may have just given him an automatic 1st down. Yeah, great pressure. All right. He wraps him up. He stays up. Now he gets out of bounds here, and they're going to get that push, which was clearly out of bounds.
That's the call. 1st down. Personal foul call against RV, and guess they didn't hear me.
Well, it was the defensive end up top, so, maybe we may have distorted your message.
Well, as you said, I mean, Ogunsola was right in there, had him, and just couldn't wrap him up and bring him to the ground. 1:27 left till halftime. Lenape gets the 1st down off the personal foul, walk-off. Pierce, screen to the left side, and that one is sniffed out beautifully by Beasley.
If I'm making a high school training tape on how to play the screen, I want you to take a look at the right defensive end here, Beasley. You read the lineman. If it's too easy, or they're trying to either actually throws him on the outside, he should throw him on the inside. But either way, he's athlete enough to get there.
Pierce going to air it out down the right sideline, and this one is knocked down. Knighton was there.
Pass was broken up by number 5.
So once the ball's in the air, everybody can be the eligible receiver. So he has just as much right to the ball. All right, so we're back at the play. You see Beasley here, throws him away, finds the ball carrier, wraps him up. That's a great play. We'd want him to shed him on the inside, but it doesn't really matter. They're athlete enough to do that.
So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 13.
The top receiver is in the slot.
Double slot by the Indians. Pierce throwing on the run. This one is incomplete, intended for his leading receiver, Happerine. But again, just as Rancocas Valley did in that earlier part of the ball game, out of bounds. Incomplete.
Yeah, we've seen we've seen better finishes to halves than this. We've seen teams successfully either run the clock out or defend and then get the ball back. But nothing's good here. You only have 40-something seconds left, and they're punting. You're going to have 30 seconds left. Maybe one timeout. This doesn't work well for either team.
Conti from his 32. Harrison stands at his 17, waiting for it. End over end, not a great kick. Gets a Rancocas Valley little roll at the 32-yard line. They will have it. 37.3 seconds left.
Did you see Malcolm Harrison point out to his players to get away from the ball on the short kick? Small things like that help you win.
Rancocas Valley has one timeout left. At the 34 is where they're going to mark it. Leading at 13-0. Adams, all sorts of time, fires deep down the center of the field. He's got McQueen for the distance.
Well, it's been there all day, and we said it should have ran it 7 times. That's 2 out of 7. Tell you what, I think the pattern's great, and the receiver did a good job, but this is an excellent throw. He steps up, he steps into it, he puts the proper height on it. The receiver does not have to break stride 1 minute, drops it in, goes right into the end zone. That's about his best pass we've seen this year.
And he split 2 defenders there. You could see there were 2 of them trailing him, and he beat them both.
Yeah, they just looked like they were guiding him into the entrance of a concert or something. It wasn't defense there.
Hollander for the point after. It is good.
Extra point is good. Your score, the Red Devils 20.
27.2 seconds left, so that didn't take very long.
No, that's what the coach planned. He said he needed to leave 27.2 seconds on the clock. So you got to look at the playbook now. But they saw that, and they saw it since the beginning of the game. They just not got to it, and they were able to hook up. And kudos to them for having the confidence to run it at that time.
Well, I just had to stick with it because the passing game has been effective.
Yes.
When it was counted or when it was not thrown out of bounds and have 2 penalties calling long gains back. That one, the best of them all, because he was right down the middle of the field, had probably the 2 defensive backs beaten by 2 or 3 yards, but then again, Adams putting it right on the mark.
It was a beautiful pass. And remember, he's doing this without his scrambling. Because what does scrambling do? Obviously, it gives you the first downs and things like that, but it slows down the pass rush. And if they're not scared of you scrambling, they feel more confident coming after you. So he's coming into his own off the injury and doing the best you can do.
Hollander will kick it. Likelihood is he's going to keep it on the ground here. And, of course, he doesn't. Taken at the 4-yard line. Here's Boyd looking to find some running room across the 15 to the 16-yard line. And just 22.9 seconds left in this opening half of plays. Rancocas Valley adds to their lead, now leading it 20-0.
All right, 22 seconds. What's the over-under on penalties? I think we can get 3 or 4 of them in here.
They have 1 time remaining as well, 1 timeout, I should say. At the 16. See how Coach Kreider calls it here.
He's going to keep it on the ground.
Lawrence to the left side, steps out of a tackle, picks up the first down at the 32, 33-yard line.
I know it's in the half, but take a look at this. All game long, Lawrence has been running with 2 hands on the ball, looking tentative. And when he finally puts it in 1 hand, he gets the handoff here, he puts it in his outside hand, and he's gone. He's able to break this tackle, or almost break the tackle and keep going. I don't know. It's like a different carriers. They have different attitudes, different effort they're putting in. And the whole first half so far, if you look at the film, he's carrying with 2 hands on the ball, looking tentative. Just like they woke up or something.
Well, I have showed flashes, Sam. They've shown signs of moving the football, but of course, they've been their worst enemy.
Yes.
With the penalties. Of course, last drive before this 66-yard touchdown to McQueen was a penalty fest for Rancocas Valley. So both teams have had issues committing penalties, but as you said, they've looked good at times, but they just have not been able to sustain drives.
Right.
Boyd cuts to the outside again, finds room, and he's knocked out of bounds across the 35 to the 36.
That's not a flag. Okay. Because he initiated contact in bounds and drew him out. It wasn't like he hit him out of bounds.
Boyd is really impressive. The thing I like about him is he sees something very well, the vision. You can see right there. He did not think that he had anything straight up left tackle, bounced it to the outside and found running room.
Yeah, he's running like when we were younger. We used to play, kill the man in the yard. He's just out there looking for spots. He's not concerned with how hard they're hitting or anything. He's not worried. He's just, I'm going to get what I can get. And it's like they found something with him that should have been using a while ago.
Second down, long 2, short 3 for the Indians. Just under 10 seconds left. RV was calling for a penalty, but not this time. Pierce has time. Pierce fires to the right sideline, and this one is caught at the 49-yard line by their leading receiver, Heprian.
I don't know how you let that happen.
Pass goes to number 88, Connor Heprian.
There's only 2 main receivers they throw the ball to. One was in the backfield.
First and 10 from the 49 with 1 second left in the clock.
So they'll have it with just 1 second left with a first down hookup. So I guess you can't really drop everybody back because they can still run the football with Boyd, and he has the ability to take it the distance.
You actually were a little slower.
Well, you really could drop everybody but those 2 DNs and have about the same amount of pressure. I'm not sure why their defenders 5 yards from the receivers with 3 seconds left.
They were only rushing 3 there. Take it from a Giant fan. The Giants rushed 3 and dropped 8 against Denver, and they still got the completion to set up the field goal to win it. So,
sorry to bring those memories up, Tony. I didn't mean it.
that was a tough one. He had one of the greatest collapses in recent memory.
Uh-huh.
But let's see if they can get some redemption against those Birds on Sunday. We'll see.
All right, we're done. We'll come back for the second half.
I was waiting to see if you were going to nail it.
A.J. Brown not going to be playing in that game, so.
That's all right. It's time for Dotson and those other guys to start doing something.
Mm-hmm. And, of course, in that first matchup with the Giants, they didn't have Carter, and Mitchell got injured in the game, 2 of their best players. So
Mitchell's a difference maker. On any football team, you have a standout corner on any level. It changes the entire defense.
So, again, they'll try it again with the first down at the 49-yard line of Rancocas Valley. Put a little bit of time back on the clock. 1.4 seconds now left. Still likelihood this is the last play of the first half, and going down, Pierce, no, he's not. He's going to break out of there now, being chased by Ogunzola, and they finally get him at the 41-yard line. They've had some difficulties there, rushing the passer, having him and then not having him.
Yeah, they rushing the passer, they're good. Taking the passer to the ground, they're having struggle. So, they're getting there, but they're not finishing it.
So, that's the end of the first half of play. 20-0. Rancocas Valley on top of Lenape. We'll be back with the second half in just a few.
It is known all over the Delaware Valley. Johnson's Popcorn on the Ocean City Boardwalk, specializing in their delicious caramel corn. You can get Johnson's Popcorn in individual servings all the way up to 3.5-gallon tins. Look for them in your favorite food market or party store. Johnson's Popcorn, 1368 Boardwalk in Ocean City. Phone 1-800-842-2676 and have your popcorn shipped to you. They're also online at johnsonspopcorn.com. Johnson's Popcorn, since 1940.
Whoever you are, whatever you like, there's a place where memories become traditions. So this summer, come on down and enjoy all that's fun at the shore. Plan today and book your vacation in America's greatest family resort. Ocean City, New Jersey. We're less than a tank of gas away.
Pride, passion, and persistence. These are the values that drive us all at Ron Jaworski Golf. We strive to deliver outstanding conditions as well as playability for golfers of all ages and abilities. Our championship golf courses offer a variety of challenges, from a link-style walk along the river to an escape into the pines and everything in between. My team at Ron Jaworski Golf is committed to delivering memorable experiences every single day. See all we do at ronjaworskigolf.com.
Highway Tire and Auto Service stocks a wide selection of tires for your vehicle. Their passenger tire inventory includes favorite brands like Goodyear, Kelly, and Dunlop. But there's more. Highway Tire and Auto Service, family owned and operated for over 60 years, also offers specials on oil changes, alignment, and brake service. Highway Tire and Auto Service, 1661 Route 38 in Mount Holly. Phone them at 609-267-5300 or visit them online at highwaytires.com. Parent Chief Chapels has been part of the greater Mount Holly community for more than 180 years. Community service and participation are both part of their heritage. When you have need of their services, call 609-267-0399 or go to their website at parentchief.com or just visit their offices at 438 High Street in Mount Holly. They are there to help honor the memory of your loved one. Parent Chief Chapels, a proud supporter of the student athletes at Rancocas Valley High School.
Looking for a certified pre-owned vehicle? Miller Ford has a great selection to complement any lifestyle or budget. Plus, not just any car can be certified pre-owned Ford. Only the best cared for vehicles are chosen and then backed with Ford factory coverage, a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, special financing, a clean Carfax report, and 24-hour roadside assistance. Find an affordable, reliable, and certified Miller Ford today. Miller makes it better. Route 38 Mount Holly and 24/7 at millerford.com.
Rancocas Valley football is presented in part by APS Supply Company in Beverly. Call them at 609-877-7900 and let them know what you need. By Quality Concrete in Cinnaminson, where your residential concrete needs are their top priority. Phone 856-829-6000. And by Vimco, a manufacturer and distributor of quality construction supplies and accessories. Phone 610-768-0500. High school athletes who want to play in college face a complicated process. Recruitment, eligibility, choosing the right school, it's overwhelming. Navigate Athletics will guide you through it all. Navigate Athletics has unmatched expertise and insight to coach you to success. Don't drop the ball on your college career. Visit navigateathletics.com to get your free consultation. That's navigateathletics.com. Navigate Athletics, empowering athletes, supporting families. If you're planning to build a home, make your first step a visit to Halliday Leonard. Halliday Leonard will consult you on your design and assist the development of your custom home. They build single homes that will fit most any budget, plus condominiums, townhouses, and commercial buildings. Get your ideas together and take them to Halliday Leonard, 700 Haven Avenue in Ocean City, or phone 609-398-5737. Halliday Leonard will help make your dream home a reality.
conductor, how about something new? You played this last year. Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid's solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
My kid heard that solo!
You saying I did?
Yeah,
Hey, conductor, how about something new? You played this last year. Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid's solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
My kid heard that solo!
You saying I did?
Yeah!
Your actions in the stands impact participating students, including your child. Be respectful. Be supportive. Do your part in creating a positive and educational environment for everyone. To learn more, watch the Parent Seat video at the NFHS Learning Center.
Timeout, timeout! Timeout, timeout! Timeout, timeout, timeout! Timeout! Hey, bring it in, let's go. On the move. Come on, let's go, homie.
Bring it in. Listen up, get tight.
Hey guys, listen, this is the most important timeout I've ever called.
Things are getting out of control out there, and we need to regroup. Hate.
Hate.
Hate. Hate. Hate. Hate. Hate.
Hate is winning out there.
Not on these fields, but in our country.
In our communities. On our streets. In our schools.
And we need to stop it.
To stop it. Stop it. The anger.
The hostility.
The pain.
So let's take this moment
Right now. To change the momentum.
And call a timeout.
On hate.
on hate.
On hate.
Together. Together.
Together.
Rancocas Valley football is presented in part by APS Supply Company in Beverly. Call them at 609-877-7900 and let them know what you need. By Quality Concrete in Cinnaminson, where your residential concrete needs are their top priority. Phone 856-829-6000. And by Vimco, a manufacturer and distributor of quality construction supplies and accessories. Phone 610-768-0500. Parent Chief Chapels has been part of the greater Mount Holly community for more than 180 years. Community service and participation are both part of their heritage. When you have need of their services, call 609-267-0399 or go to their website at parentchief.com or just visit their offices at 438 High Street in Mount Holly. They are there to help honor the memory of your loved one. Parent Chief Chapels, a proud supporter of the student athletes at Rancocas Valley High School.
Pride, passion, and persistence. These are the values that drive us all at Ron Jaworski Golf. We strive to deliver outstanding conditions as well as playability for golfers of all ages and abilities. Our championship golf courses offer a variety of challenges from a link-style walk along the river to an escape into the pines and everything in between. My team at Ron Jaworski Golf is committed to delivering memorable experiences every single day. See all we do at ronjaworskigolf.com.
All right, welcome back to Coach Bill Gordon Field here at Rancocas Valley. 20-0 the score as Rancocas Valley leads it. We do want to get you caught up on some other scores. We like to take care of everyone here in South Jersey, so here goes. Thursday night, Burlington Township blanked Cinnaminson 21-0. Shawnee shut out Hamilton 21-0, and Seneca got by Willingboro 28-21. Yesterday, Winslow Township all over Cherokee 41-6. Washington Township took care of Timber Creek impressively 38-0. Millville in overtime knocked off St. Augustine 28-21. Glassboro blanked Woodstown 47-0. Ocean City in overtime, the upset over Cedar Creek 20-17. Kingsway beat Williamstown 43-20. Somerville over Watchung Hills. Yes, they are in South Jersey, but not probably geographically in South Jersey. They won at 35-15. Brick Memorial took care of Jackson Township 47-14. Rumson Fairhaven 17. Middletown South 14. Southern over Toms River South 34-7. Point Pleasant Borough took care of Toms River North 17-14. Mainland blanked Delsey 35-0. Haddonfield 24, Paul the 6-7. Hopewell Valley 34, Hightstown 16. Cherry Hill East a 29-20 winner over Bridgeton. Other games being played today: Delran at Morristown and Burlington City at Palmyra, Camden, Atlantic City, and Holy Spirit. All are idle.
That's a mouthful, Tony.
It is.
Well, guess what? RV gets the ball back in the second half. After that 66-yard touchdown pass.
Yep.
I don't think they're going to go away from that anytime soon. We'll see what they do with this newfound running back Lenape has. Boyd, when they get on defense finally. And we're going to be off to start the second half and see what happens.
Conte to boot it. Birdsong and Bellamy stand at their 5-yard line. This one kicked toward Birdsong, gets a good hop at the 15-yard line. Now has some room up the middle to the 35-yard line. May have crossed the 35 to the 36, and that's where Rancocas Valley will open for business. Something we did see in the first half that we haven't seen in 3 weeks, and that is Savion Adams running the football just once.
Yeah, and they probably ran over and said, "You do it again, you're going to stand next to me." he hasn't run since then, and he hasn't needed to. And at this point, it wouldn't be smart for him to do it, even if he's structurally healthy. It's just not necessary at this point.
Yeah, Coach Lucas has always said we want to get Adams as healthy as he possibly can be for the playoffs.
And then he runs the ball.
What do we know?
I'm going to sit back and watch the game from now on.
Gain of a yard. 2nd and 9.
You give him a pickup of probably a yard and a half. We'll call it 2.
Mm-hmm.
2nd down and 8.
Well, if you're going to run it, that is a good sign. I mean, they must feel confident in them.
Ball marked at the 44-yard line. Just the start of things here in the second half. Birdsong in motion. Off play action. Passes to Birdsong on the left flat. Cuts back to his right. Has the first down. Refuses to go down. Crosses into Lenape territory at the 48-yard line.
I like the way he runs after he catches the ball. He turned around and he had an outstanding block by the receiver on the outside. He's able to gather his balance and cut back inside. And there's no dancing. It's all business. Look at Harrison out there doing a great job. Just running, tucking the ball high and tight. Good job. These receivers and they're blocking downfield. This says something about the culture, of the team. I was watching my alma mater, Temple, and their coach Keeler talking about culture, and it makes a difference. When you buy into the program, you got to give yourself a chance to win.
Quick throw to the left sideline. That's complete to McQueen. Nice gain on first down. Just went to the sideline and.
Yeah, it was Knight in that time.
Sorry, bud. Okay.
2nd and 2.
Speaking of that, well, where's McQueen? There goes another line change.
Carter and Birdsong come in. So you can see they really have a lot of players who they can rotate in. We were talking to one of the assistant coaches before the game, and he says we only have 8 seniors.
Yeah. Isn't that something? That's a good problem to have. Although, a couple of the seniors are the top offensive guys and the ends.
2nd down and a couple. Adams up the middle off the play fake to Bellamy. I don't know if that was intended to be a play fake and him keeping it.
I don't know if he missed the handoff or that was a design play. It would be odd with the way these running backs are running. You don't even need Adams to run the ball. I just put my man J.J. Stewart in there. I'm just putting that out there.
Also checking in is Landry Budden, who also one of the assistant coaches said, watch him, he's going to get some more action today.
You just tell by how fast they run on the field. It's all about the speed they go on. If they think they're going to be involved or not.
3rd and a yard. Bellamy fights for that yard and picks it up.
I'm saying by my angle from right here, using the sun and the shadow, first down. I like to display my survival skills every now and then.
I got you. Mark it at the 37-yard line of the Indians. First down.
Well, they're doing what I want to see. They're coming out, establishing the ground game, they're giving it to different ball carriers, they're spreading around, although still just running and shortening the game. However they do it, doesn't really matter. They should keep doing it. They had the one pass to Birdsong.
And there's a toss to Birdsong. Finds room, breaks free, and he's knocked out inside the 20 at the 17-yard line.
So he's starting to feel himself here in a good way, not in a bad way, in a positive way, because of the way he ran. We talked about earlier before. He doesn't have any wasted steps. Now, as soon as he catches this pass, this toss, which is out front, he does a good job of keeping his eyes on it because a lot of people are looking downfield. He reaches and catches that. Then he follows his blocker here. Now watch him accelerate past this. Boom, pops through. That's how you run. He's not dancing. He's not juking. He's not stepping. He's just running. Oh, we got a player down.
Do have a player down. Seems to be okay, though, as he's walking out to the sideline. A little gingerly, but fortunately able to walk off under his own power.
All right. I was all into watching Baby Bird run. Hopefully he's okay.
So they've really shown us some different stuff here in this third quarter. The toss to Birdsong, the throw to Birdsong, and enabling him to take advantage of his running ability after he catches the pass or after the toss.
Just he's efficient. You know, there's no wasted moves. He's not foolish with the ball.
At the 17-yard line of Lenape. Again, Birdsong peels to the left side. Again, the toss to the left side. Again, Knighton makes the reception, and he's grabbed at the 10, refuses to go down, just short of the first down as he's run out of bounds.
Tell you what, how many different things can Knighton do? He's blocking downfield. He's turning a short pass into a long gain. He got a super big long reception that got called back. He's catching the ball for a first down. He comes back on a stop route right here. 1-2, comes back inside. Picks the ball out of the air with his hands, bounces back out. Birdsong returns the favor by blocking. Tell you what, that's a team. That's a team game right there. You don't know who's going to block, who's going to run. Looks like they're going to run a skinny post with Knighton out here. It's good to see.
Ajanu up the middle. Continues driving. He's inside the 5-yard line. He's going to be marked down the 1-yard line.
Somebody forgot to tell him to go down when he gets hit. He just keeps going forward. You see that? I think nobody told him the rules of the game. I'm just going to keep running.
He's been impressive, actually, in his limited appearances here in this game.
Embarrassment of wealth. Embarrassment of riches with these backs.
Of course, Knighton is one of several transfers that RV got this year as well.
Well, they started off like a house on fire, then had a tough 4 games. And did he fumble it again? I couldn't see it from this angle. He was down here. Remember the other when they were on the goal line the other way?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Try to reach it across. Yeah.
Yeah.
A loss of a half a yard. 2nd and goal.
Looks like he did bobble it.
Yeah.
And when you're that close, those inches make all the difference in the world.
Oh, man. You know what? He was going to give it to my man, J.J. Stewart. I think I just like saying J.J. Stewart.
Bellamy's in the football game with Adams now in the spread, in the shotgun, and Bellamy walks in easily.
And in for the
Tell you
touchdown
what,
is number 4,
he shows up, doesn't he?
Bellamy.
That's his 3rd touchdown of this game.
Yeah, he still found a way to make a cut there, and you know what? It's working for him, so do what works for you, young man. Keep it going.
26-0. They'll continue to go for the...
There's a flag on that play. Now it's in the end zone. Is that a late hit? Because they're talking to the RV coach here.
So at this point, if it is against, it's good. Okay, it's unsportsmanlike conduct. It appears against RV. But they're going to still place it down at 3-yard line. So I don't know what that's all about, but they'll go for the traditional extra point here. Snap.
Yeah, there's a movement on the right-hand side there.
And a marker.
Now, you don't see that a lot in this game.
False start on the extra point attempt.
I don't know how you do that.
That'll move him back 5 yards. I don't think it really will have much of effect on Hollander, who has done a great job with point afters. He's 101 of 113 in his point afters in the last 3 years. Pretty consistent.
So what he has, 3 today? This should be his 3rd one.
That's right, because they did go for 2.
Mm-hmm.
High snap, placed down, booted.
Ooh, I like the way it pops off of his foot. That's good. It has a nice little tilt. Soccer-style kicker.
Rancocas Valley extend their lead, now lead at 27-0.
High school athletes who want to play in college face a complicated process. High school athletes who want to play in college face a complicated process. Recruitment, eligibility, choosing the right school, it's overwhelming. Navigate Athletics will guide you through it all. Navigate Athletics has unmatched expertise and insight to coach you to success. Don't drop the ball on your college career. Visit navigateathletics.com to get your free consultation. That's navigateathletics.com. Navigate Athletics, empowering athletes, supporting families.
$27-0. Red Devils on top. They will kick it away. Lenape looking to get on the board here.
And they had some bright spots the end of the first half and a little bit in the second half. We'll see if they can put something together, get rid of the penalties, or at least minimize the penalties at best.
Schifrin and Boyd will be back to receive it. I think they assessed that penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct on the kick. It's back to the 25.
Yeah.
So it'll be along the ground. It bounces off one of the up people, just falls on it. Now second player falls on it after the first player kind of didn't secure it. Nonetheless, they'll have it at the 41, 42-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 41-yard line.
So we'll see the result of this drive, and you can, if the good field position results in them getting a score, you go back to the, like you said, the penalty on before the kickoff, which allowed it to be pushed back. All these things fit together. You just can't forget about them.
Pierce with his first opportunity at quarterback here in this second half of play. Antonio split wide. Schefflin in the slot to the left side. Low snap. The give is to Boyd, looking for the right side, dragging tacklers across the 45 to the 48-yard line.
Handoff goes to Jaden Boyd for a gain of 7.
A little bit of shake and bake as he looked to take it to the left side.
Very what? He's a good running back.
He is, even though technically he's a wide receiver. He spent most of this game as a running back, no doubt. Back there again with Pierce. Gets the call again. This time he goes the other way, picks up the first down easily inside the 45 to the 44-yard line.
He's just following those blockers and getting up in there, having them. They are starting to feel comfortable, saying, hey, all I have to do is get my body on this guy, get my hands on him. I know this back will be by at such a rate of speed that they're not going to pop off and make the tackle. And he's getting first downs, and he's really helping them move the sticks.
They'll mark it right at the 45-yard line of Rancocas Valley. 5:50 left, third quarter. Boyd again, third time in a row, third time for the same result. He's inside the 42, the 36, 37-yard line.
He put a move on. As soon as he got the ball, he put a move on and stuck it up in there. Watch this. He gets the ball.
Second and 2.
Gonna stick it right inside. Boom. And for a lengthy, long running back, he's doing a great job.
Seems like he knows exactly where to take the football. Could have taken it to the edge, thought better of it, and it produced dividends.
Definitely one of those backs that decide before they're getting out that they're going to move the defender out of their way by setting them up.
This time, nearly pulls free from the tackle of Beasley, but there is a marker that came in late.
Boyd tackled by number 91, Michael Beasley.
Yeah, broke the first tackle, came back the other way. I wonder what the
call his face mask.
There you go. It has them starting to, they're starting to reach for him now because he's just pushing them back.
Result of that penalty.
Big walk-off against the Red Devils is going to move the football inside the 20-yard line to the 17. So the deepest penetration of this football game for the Indians.
2 first downs in a row.
It's going to be
Gets the call again. Ogunsola's there. It also has some help.
Now are they gonna get them from throwing him down? We'll see, because the flag came in after he was tossed to the ground. It didn't look that bad.
Well, their clapping is RV, so the likelihood is that's an indication that the mark-off will go against Lenape. Hajian also there on the stop for the Red Devils. 6'3", 245-pounder.
Yeah, he's big enough.
Still having a discussion here are the officials. 4:31 left. Third quarter, 27-0. Legal shift the call against the Indians.
And a personal foul, huh? So they both get marked up, right, Tony?
Well, if the personal foul occurred after the play was over, it did.
That's what they're saying.
That's right.
Yep. We've seen this twice today. Something rare that you don't get to see in, I don't know, 4 or 5 games. You see twice in one game.
So the face mac penalty put them in great position, but now they're back at the 38-yard line after committing 2 penalties.
And they successfully overcame their success. Found a way to push themselves back.
First down and 27 for the Indians. Still having some discussion here about the walk-off.
Yeah, well, I think if he declines the live ball, it's second down and 25. Versus first and 27. Yeah. So that way it's second down. And you only lose a few yards.
Very observant. So they would rather take the down than take the extra yards.
4 or 5 yards, yeah. Once you're this down distance, it's not going to.
Second and 20.
It should be second down.
Should be.
There you go.
It's going to be second down and approximately 20 yards.
I just changed the marker on the far sideline. It is second down, 20. In Boyd in the backfield with Pierce. Again, the low snap. Again, Boyd gets the carry, dragging tacklers to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, his first hit by Santiago towards the line of scrimmage, but he was carried about 4 to 5 yards after that. Let me tell you what, Boyd they found something here. Way too late, but they found it.
And he's a junior, so he will be back next year.
Mm-hmm.
Pierce also a junior. So despite the fact that they have yet to taste victory this season, it's a process.
Well, victories are the most important, but you know what they have done well? These kids haven't quit. Now, they made a lot of penalties, and they've done a lot of things that they shouldn't, but they haven't quit.
Throwing the football is Pierce stepping up. They've had trouble corralling him. He's been slippery, but Ogunsola able to take him to the ground.
Right. Adding to his sack total. It should be 11.5, maybe 12.5 at this point.
Bring up 4th and 15.
That's the benefit of they're trying to stop this shutout. So maybe they're going to try and go for a field goal here. They're bringing a little bit of size, I would say the least, at 71.
Well, before the second half began, we were watching Conti kicking, and he was making them from 45. So from the 31 and the 10, it's a 41-yard attempt. Angled slightly to the right. Good snap. Good kick. Got a lot of distance. No good.
That's been left. He definitely had the distance, didn't he?
Looked like it was good, but can't tell from our vantage point. Must have been off to the left.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah.
The Indian 0.
Oh, I get it. Trying to avoid the shutout.
2:29 left in this third quarter of play, 27-0. Don't forget the playoffs do start next week. In talking to Coach Mike Lamb before this, I should say AD Mike Lamb before the start of this game, he said the likelihood is if they win this game, which it looks like they will, they'll be hosting Hillsborough here, and he indicated at this point in time it will be next Saturday, a noon kickoff. Birdsong peels to the right side. Offside again, the call against Lenape. The thing that makes it so frustrating, and I'm not a coach, and I don't play one on television. However,
did you sleep at a Holiday Inn last night?
The ball is right in front of you.
It's you go off a sound. No matter what, how many drills you do, we used to have a football tied to the end of a stick into a rope. Go, 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 make them do up, downs, and running and all. We don't notice how many times that cadence has worked, and the one time it doesn't, we're all up in arms. Oh, why don't you? It's just how it works.
Birdsong peels. Yeah, Birdsong peels, throwing deep down the left side, and this one is it caught?
He took it from him.
Was that Carter with the reception?
He took the ball from him.
Yes.
Watch this replay.
He did.
Yep. The defender had the ball, and he said, "Thank you very much," and came down with it.
To the 45-yard line for a red.
So right there he has it. They're both fighting for it. Carter rips it back off of him. And just like a 2-year-old, he said, mine, mine, mine.
Dylan Gambetta defending on the play, but as you said, took it right out of his hands.
Mm-hmm. Now that was not Adams' best ball. But give your receiver a chance to go make a play. The offensive receiver always has the advantage. Look at this formation.
Carter only 5'7", but took it away from him nonetheless. Here's Bellamy. They're grabbing at his jersey. Now they stand him up and push him back.
Doing too much.
Looking for a call on the play. Not going to get it.
No, you cannot leave it in the ref's hands. You can't say, oh, you should call this or you should do this. Oh, we got a player hurt.
It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Hold on to the ball. Let him tackle you. Go on to the next play.
Injured player for Lenape. Hepperine, their leading receiver. Hopefully he will be okay. While they tend to him, we'll step aside.
Highway Tire and Auto Service stocks a wide selection of tires for your vehicle. Their passenger tire inventory includes favorite brands like Goodyear, Kelly, and Dunlop. But there's more. Highway Tire and Auto Service, family owned and operated for over 60 years, also offers specials on oil changes, alignment, and brake service. Highway Tire and Auto Service, 1661 Route 38 in Mount Holly. Phone them at 609-267-5300 or visit them online at highwaytires.com. If you're planning to build a home, make your first step a visit to Halliday Leonard. Halliday Leonard will consult you on your design and assist the development of your custom home. They build single homes that will fit most any budget, plus condominiums, townhouses, and commercial buildings. Get your ideas together and take them to Halliday Leonard, 700 Haven Avenue in Ocean City, or phone 609-398-5737. Halliday Leonard will help make your dream home a reality. High school athletes who want to play in college face a complicated process. Recruitment, eligibility, choosing the right school, it's overwhelming. Navigate Athletics will guide you through it all. Navigate Athletics has unmatched expertise and insight to coach you to success. Don't drop the ball on your college career. Visit navigateathletics.com to get your free consultation. That's navigateathletics.com. Navigate Athletics, empowering athletes, supporting families.
Hepperine, the injured player, was in some discomfort. Looked like his left knee or could have been cramping, but he walked off the field. 2nd down and 6 at the 41 of Lenape. Throws over the middle, wide open. to make that catch.
Is that Osterley?
Yeah, I was about to say.
The tight end?
Tight end, of course, and great defender.
Yeah, man, not get rewarding him, but they need him for his defensive prowess.
Cut down at the 25-yard line, another first down for Rancocas Valley, leading at 27-0. Under a minute left in this third quarter of play. Inside counter. Teresa inside the 15 at the 11-yard line.
Tell you what, you're getting the ball out. You're making all these ball carriers happy. I mean, spreading the ball around better than the Eagles OC.
Yeah, they really have, as these transfers have become eligible, it's okay. Who's that? Who's that? They just keep rotating all these players in, and it's great because a lot of them are underclassmen and they're getting the experience. And when some of those players like a Bellamy and like an Adams are going to be gone because they're seniors, they're going to just fit right in. Throw to the left side. This one is intended for...
I don't know if that's interference. We'll see.
McQueen.
Now they're going to say Boyd. I don't know. Let me take. I don't.
In the third quarter.
Let's take a look.
Looks like there is a flag. There is.
Yeah, they're gonna. There's what would be an interference call, but I want to take a look at it and see if he actually was the hand fighting. I don't know. I don't know about that.
That's the end of the third
I
quarter
can't hear you,
of
man.
play. So when we come back, 27-0 Rancocas Valley will go to the fourth.
Rancocas Valley football is presented in part by APS Supply Company in Beverly. Call them at 609-877-7900 and let them know what you need. By Quality Concrete in Cinnaminson, where your residential concrete needs are their top priority. Phone 856-829-6000. And by Vimco, a manufacturer and distributor of quality construction supplies and accessories. Phone 610-768.
It wasn't the official end of the quarter because there was a penalty. They accepted it. It's now 1st and 5. Here's Adams cutting inside, close to the goal line, and doesn't get in.
All right, now the third quarter is over.
And that is officially the end of the third quarter of play with the score 27-0 RV.
Rancocas Valley football is presented in part by APS Supply Company in Beverly. Call them at 609-877-7900 and let them know what you need. By Quality Concrete in Cinnaminson, where your residential concrete needs are their top priority. Phone 856-829-6000. And by Vimco, a manufacturer and distributor of quality construction supplies and accessories. Phone 610-768-0500.
We go to the fourth. Little Neil Diamond and Sweet Caroline playing in the background for the fans. So good, so good, so good, right? Gets everybody involved. Not quite as good as the YMCA, but, you know, it's close. Nonetheless, the ball's at the 1 foot line. Rancocas Valley up 27-0. And if they do score here, we will have a running clock the rest of the way.
that running clock is going to be, well, no matter how the score changes.
Bellamy walks in for the touchdown.
Correct snap goes to number 4, Jameer Colony, who scores a Red Devil touchdown.
Yeah. 33-0. RV leads it. That is touchdown number 4, but there is a flag. Officials marking their charts. It's almost like they're in a golf game here. So here's the indication. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Lenape, so the touchdown is good. He did point that way, right?
Well, they're kicking again.
Okay.
Are you guys a big robbery?
Just trying to confuse me. Here's the kick. It is good. Hollander connects again, making it 34 to nothing. So we'll be back with the RV kickoff in just a moment.
Pride, passion, and persistence. These are the values that drive us all at Ron Jaworski Golf. We strive to deliver outstanding conditions as well as playability for golfers of all ages and abilities. Our championship golf courses offer a variety of challenges from a link-style walk along the river to an escape into the pines and everything in between. My team at Ron Jaworski Golf is committed to delivering memorable experiences every single day. See all we do at ronjaworskigolf.com.
Back here at Rancocas Valley, 34-0.
So, Tony, let's see if we have this right. Once the ball's kicked off, and other than change of possessions, penalties or scores, or obviously injuries, the clock's going to run.
I think you're right. So they marked off the penalty on the kickoff. They'll be kicking it from the 45-yard line. Hollander.
Oh, he's offsides. Ogunsolo's offsides.
So they'll kick it again, and it's almost better that they kick it again from 5 yards further back because the ball is just going to go through the end zone.
Right.
Maybe they can pin them deeper.
Oh, you don't just want to touch back. You're going to pin them inside the 20. You know what? You're going to do it right, I say.
We'll see. This time they'll boot it from the midfield line.
Yeah, I really got to look at the stats and the number of penalties in this game. It's been a lot.
Gambetta and Sheffrin back to receiving. See what Hollander does this time. Still kicks it deep. They're going to let it go through the end zone, bring the ball out.
Well, that was a lot of nothing.
It was.
Going to spot it at the 20-yard line, where the Indians will set to go to work.
All right, we have to look at the numbers, make sure the starters are still in. because they're going to want to get a score. They don't want the shutout.
Of course, when you have the running clock, it makes it more difficult, but 80 yards to get a score, although they can kick a field goal because they do. Conti is a very good kicker.
2 or 3 weeks in a row we've seen really good kickers.
Quick toss to the left side. This one is complete. Making the reception,
Pass goes to number 15,
Schifrin. 6-yard advance on first.
Yeah, Gunter over there making a smart play, not diving into him and getting unnecessary roughness call. It's the little things that people just let slide by that you don't notice. You make these smart players, you make them well aware of the situation, down distance, and point in the game.
2nd and a long 4 for the Indians. The give smashing up the middle. Won't pick up the first down. It'll be about a yard short.
Hand off to number 24.
That was Lawrence on the carry. They give him the first down.
Appears to be good enough for a Lenape first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So Lenape just being methodical. They're not going up-tempo or no huddle or anything that can cause a penalty that, well, I would say they didn't have, but I think they may have gotten them all.
First down at the 30. 34-0. Gonna go to the air here. Quick throw to the left side. That's complete, but he is knocked down by Knighton immediately.
Gotta be careful.
Pepperine on the reception.
You don't want to get called for I couldn't even get it out of my mouth. And he threw a punch. So he was upset. Knighton was letting him know
Pass was caught by number 88, Cobb.
that he enjoyed bumping into him.
Multiple flags after
And he came back, which wouldn't be the worst thing, but the punch thrown, no good. No bueno.
So they're going to try to sort this one out. I don't think there was a penalty on the hit.
Not the hit. The hit was fine, actually. It was the talking afterwards, the head bob, and then the response. Even the response was okay until he threw the punch. And if he throws the punch, that's going to be 15 yards, and he's going to be ejected. If that's what they call it.
So again, the officials have their little cards out. Still discussing it.
So clearly on Lenape. So if there's next week for them, he would have to sit, obviously for the rest of this game, but for the first half of next week's game.
Well, they may get a consolation game. Not going to make the playoffs, but I don't know
Or
if they will.
Thanksgiving or something, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
But he was ejected.
And that was unnecessary. I mean, the guy, I know he didn't like what happened, but you're going to break your hand before anything else happens on throwing a punch. In football, it's just almost the dumbest thing you can do.
At the 16-yard line, here's the give to Lawrence looking to circle the left end. He's being hemmed in, and they knock him out of bounds at the 20, 21-yard line. Well, you know as well as anybody, Sam, it's an emotional game.
Yes.
I mean, sometimes your emotions get the better of you, and you're going, what the heck are you thinking? But they're not thinking. They're just reacting.
That happens a lot. But, we know what you don't do, and I've been around football a long time. Just punch a hard helmet with your hand. I guess it's not going to work. All right, it's the lose-lose situation.
Third down at 16, although it looks to me where the markers are set that it's more like third down at 18 at the very least. Timeout called by Lenape. 8:13 left in this football game. We have a running clock, 34-0. Rancocas Valley on top.
Looking for a certified pre-owned vehicle? Miller Ford has a great selection to complement any lifestyle or budget. Plus, not just any car can be certified pre-owned Ford. Only the best cared for vehicles are chosen and then backed with Ford factory coverage, a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, special financing, a clean Carfax report, and 24-hour roadside assistance. Find an affordable, reliable, and certified Miller Ford today. Miller makes it better. Route 38 Mount Holly and 24/7 at millerford.com.
8:13 left in this football game. We have a running clock, 34-0. Rancocas Valley leads it.
All right, 3rd and long. You got to make them run a traditional play. Nothing silly here. No double moves. Hook and lateral. Reverse pass. I keep going all day, Tony.
Ball at the 21. They need the 40. Pierce back. Here comes Beasley, and then down goes Pierce.
Michael Beasley on the sack.
Gets me thinking of Howard Cosell. Down goes Fraser. Down goes Fraser. Not quite.
Slight difference, but point taken.
Yeah, you could see him closing in and didn't have a shot, did Pierce?
So that for him, that should be how many sacks for him now?
I think he was number 4 in the state, so I don't know. Let's take a look here. Find my. Do I have it? No, I don't.
Well, I have that right here. He was 11. He had 11 sacks entering this game.
Conte's going to boot it. Gets it away end over end. Harrison is going to let it roll, as I think he should on that particular punt, inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Of course, I'm going to get a difference of opinion.
I was going to say, he lost points in my book. He's down, although it's a different returner, fine. And I get it. You have 2 options. Go up there, hit it, have it bounce off your chest, and maybe the other team can get it, or let it bounce right there. It doesn't really matter how far back it goes because you're just trying to, take time off the clock anyway because it's a running clock. But you're going to need to catch at some point, maybe in the playoffs or something. Do it now where it's not, the least amount of harm could happen.
Interesting. Adams still in the football game, as are most of the starters, if not all the starters.
Well, I get the running backs because you got, 11 of them, but the other ones.
Off the right side, bouncing off tacklers. He is really impressive. I'm telling you, I really like him. Ajani.
It's just a punishing running style, and it's great to watch, And, just heaven forbid the fact that's the end of the game and everybody's a little worn out and tired. It's just going to be more effective.
Yeah, I guess I just like runners who are able to keep going after contact.
Yep.
Big Jim Brown fan.
There you go.
He's the best running back, in my opinion, ever. So.
Well, all those backs, Walter Payton's out there, John Riggins and those guys. I mean, there's any of those backs that do that, I'm in. Sign me up.
There he is again. As you see, the pile is moving and going to be another first down.
That's good to see. You can get a first down when everybody in the tri-state area knows you're going to run the ball, and you're still able to get a first.
Yeah, going back in time when we're talking about the Packers of old, they had Horning, and of course they had Jim Taylor. And they always compared Jim Taylor to Jim Brown. They said, well, Jim Brown would give you the leg and take it away. Jim Taylor would give you the leg and drive it down your throat. That was the difference between the two of them.
Oh. Well, you're going to beat me in the going back with these names, but, Yeah, there's still the big dogs in. That's the most offsides I've ever seen. I've never seen offsides with a pull. Yeah.
They've had their share, haven't they?
That is the most offsides you can be.
So when they're teaching the defensive linemen, I know that they're listening to the count.
Right.
And they don't want to let the count get in their way of – they can't just always look at the ball, I guess. So what is the discipline that they try to teach them so not to jump offside?
Well, you look at the ball or you look at the offensive player, You don't listen to the count. But that's all they listen to in reality. I mean, you have reality and you have, things you want to say they're not doing, but look at the ball if you can see the ball. And the only problem with watching the ball is fine. The only problem with going off the movement of the offensive lineman is you're going to be a step slower. So the ball is the best case. And you're a yard off the ball. I mean, from end to end, you should be able to see it.
I guess if you wait for the ball to be snapped, the offensive lineman is already on top of you.
Or if you're Lane Johnson, he's kicking back, at the same time the ball snaps. So you might be good looking at him, but everybody else, you got to go off the snap.
First down and 5, ball at the 46 of Lenape.
Well, that's what I thought.
Bellamy and.
I'm sorry.
Check that, J.J. Stewart. Pardon me.
Come on, J.J. That's the more of the style of defense I expected, knowing that Lenape knows always going to run.
So the Red Devils call timeout, leading at 34-0, 3:10 left in this football game. We'll step aside.
If you're planning to build a home, make your first step a visit to Halliday Leonard. Halliday Leonard will consult you on your design and assist the development of your custom home. They build single homes that will fit most any budget, plus condominiums, townhouses, and commercial buildings. Get your ideas together and take them to Halliday Leonard, 700 Haven Avenue in Ocean City, or phone 609-398-5737. Halliday Leonard will help make your dream home a reality.
So Coach Lucas has decided to get some of the players in who are subs in these final minutes. Zach Mehar, sophomore, 6'3" quarterback, may be the heir apparent to Adams, but not sure, but he is in the ball game. Here's the toss. Able to turn the corner, a minimal pickup on the play. Isaiah Phillips.
That's not a bad run play. They got lined up, they got set, and they ran it. You lose a little. So this is my only argument against turf. Normally in games like this, the players that have been playing are all dirty. They come off the field and you see these bright new uniforms coming on the field. It just changes the whole vibe. Well, everyone's bright now because there's no mud and grass and dirt anymore. So it just looks like different size players coming on.
Behar is a sophomore. Clock continues to run with a slot to the left side. Birdsong still in there. Give up the middle and bounces off the initial hit.
Okay.
Able to pick up a couple. Boy, he survived the hit and then some.
If anybody ever wanted a video of the difference between a hit and a tackle, there it is. Hitting doesn't do much for you. As you see right here, he gets hit soon after he receives the ball. Tackling is much different. He stays up, great job posting. Plants his foot, gets upfield. I have no problems with that.
Joey Lampart showing great balance. I always measure running backs by how they respond to contact. Contact balance. He had it there.
Mm-hmm. Didn't get nervous. Didn't do anything silly.
Didn't pick up the first down, so they will punt it. Scheffner back to receive it. Hollander to kick from his 38. Taking all the time he possibly can. Snap, the kick, run into by Lawrence, and it's going to be a flag, and depending on what kind of penalty they're going to call here, they could have a first down.
Someone needs to tell him that you're not going to change the official's mind. He's not going to be walking back after throwing the flag and say, oh, is that what you did? Let me pick the flag up and go. It doesn't happen. So go back to your sideline and get ready for the next play.
Yeah, you're not arguing your case against the judge.
It's not.
It's based on what he saw. Was it running into the kicker, or was it a personal foul?
Oh, wow. Roughing it. It looked more like running into it.
So they're going to get a first down.
So the unsportsmanlike must have been after the play again?
Yeah, we've seen 3 of those in this game. So.
Yeah. But this one is going to go back and forth rather than both being on the same team.
That's right. This could be the last play of this bowl game. 37.7 seconds left. We've had a running clock for this entire fourth quarter.
Who ran that ball last time? That was Lampard, right? Give Joey Lamb another chance.
So the clock is in motion. I don't know if they're going to even have to snap it, but I think they will. Offsides.
And the game ends on a
That's going to do it. What better way for the football game to end, Sam, than with an offside penalty call?
It's just like, all right.
We don't want to make light of it, but
no, let's go. Keep moving.
Obviously, they've had their share of that particular infraction in this game. Nonetheless, Rancocas Valley, 34-0. They snapped their 4-game losing streak to improve to 5-4, and Lenape still winless on the season. We'll be back to recap it right after this.
High school athletes who want to play in college face a complicated process. Recruitment, eligibility, choosing the right school, it's overwhelming. Navigate Athletics will guide you through it all. Navigate Athletics has unmatched expertise and insight to coach you to success. Don't drop the ball on your college career. Visit navigateathletics.com to get your free consultation. That's navigateathletics.com. Navigate Athletics, empowering athletes, supporting families. Rancocas Valley Football is presented in part by APS Supply Company in Beverly. Call them at 609-877-7900 and let them know what you need. By Quality Concrete in Cinnaminson, where your residential concrete needs are their top priority. Phone 856-829-6000. And by Vimco, a manufacturer and distributor of quality construction supplies and accessories. Phone 610-768-0500.
So a big win for Rancocas Valley against a team that hasn't won, but still their rival, and they took care of business, winning it 34-0. Jameer Bellamy, 4 touchdowns on the afternoon, and we saw Xavier Adams run it a few times, which could be very good for the future when they start the playoffs. But nonetheless, an impressive performance by Rancocas Valley. They did not let the fact that the Indians come in winless. They did what they needed to do.
Yeah, I mean, what's impressed me, I mean, you have the X and O's. We talked about that. But it's it was apparent to me, is the culture. I mean, you don't have them making, outside the pre-snap mistakes, the silly mistakes that cost them drives that would cost them eventually the game. You have receivers that play running back that are blocking downfield. You have guys that just carry the ball and that have no problems going to block for their friend. You have players picking each other up. It's the little things outside of the X and O's on the field that seem to be gelling for this team right now, which in turn is going to help them get better in terms of playing in the playoffs. So you got Adams back. He's starting to get healthy. You have all the running backs you need. You got receivers, big play receivers, short plays. I mean, things are coming together. I know the opponent is winless this year, but you still have to do it. You still have to execute. So it's a positive.
Daniel Rivers King did not play in this ball game, but he should be back next week. And as of right now, and this is not official, so don't hold us to it, but they, at this point in time, probably will host Hillsborough here at Rancocas Valley. That will be a Saturday kickoff at 12 noon. Jameer Bellamy, as we said, 4 touchdowns, and the big play in the game was a hookup Adams to McQueen for 66 yards, and we saw a lot of pass plays in this game, not all of which counted, but they still were executing in the air very well, and that bodes well for their future in the playoffs as well, with Adams looking very sharp.
I'll tell you what, I've seen teams, that had bad records in the past, and they seem to not have any hope. I've seen more good things from this, Lenape team than I would expect for a team with that record. I mean, offensively and defensively. Yeah, those couple players that are juniors that are coming back, they're able to do something with them. The players, you had a little scuffle over here, but that was a isolated incident. By and by, the whole team, they didn't quit. You just have to get those guys some experience, some years, have to get them ready to go. I see positive things for them in the future. I mean, obviously you can't do worse than where they are now, but you can do that and not have the camaraderie. So they have something to build on. They have somewhere to go. If they keep everything together, they're going to be all right next year. RB's gelling at the right time. You got 4 straight losses with the crazy things that have happened over the past month. Now things are coming together for them. We'll see what they can do in the playoffs.
No question about it. And, of course, Lenape, you've been around them a long time and seen how good they were traditionally. They just had a history of being a very good team.
Yes.
So it's frustrating for them, frustrating for their fans and that sort of thing, that they still have not quite gotten it together. But with their tradition and Coach Kreider can get this thing back together, they could be a force to be reckoned with. And Boyd had a tremendous game. He's a receiver, but came in, played running back.
Yeah.
Don't know if he's done that before, but he is someone to watch next year.
Boyd he's a talent, isn't he? And we've seen some talents at receiver and running back. So, it's been a good bounce back for RV, and for Lenape it's been a good lesson on what you need to work on. And I think that it's going to be exciting in the playoffs for RV. And I think that they're on their way to, going where they need to go. And as soon as Adams starts running the ball more, it's going to be almost impossible to stop that offense.
So once again, from Rancocas Valley, Red Devils blanking Lenape 34-0. From our producer, Sean Kelly, Dave Roberts, our videographer, my great analyst to my right, that's Sam Jenkins. This is Tony Blum. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back next week. At this point, we anticipate it will be a week from today, Saturday at noon. Sam, this is Tony. So long for now.